last night, Andrew Horowitz of Tally Hall performed at Lincoln Hall. I'm glad to say a Treetown Sound correspondent, Carter Altruda, former co-host, and maybe will be in studio again soon, was at the show, caught up with Ross, was able to see Andrew. And if you didn't know, they opened up for Jukebox the Ghost, and it was kind of a significant show in some aspects because it created ripples amongst the Tally Hall fans. And if you're tuning into this show and don't know who Tally Hall is, well, they're these kids from the University of Michigan that formed a band that did extremely well, that, had some record label issues. It kind of fell apart in the great scheme of things as technology was changing over in the music industry landscape, and they kind of got shelved, and they kind of fought their way back as an independent band thanks to TikTok and YouTube and incredibly intelligent music fans all over the world. And now they have like 5 million monthly streamers. They are crushing it. And so that's really fired up a lot of people. And Andrew opened up last night for Jukebox the Ghost, and something crazy happened because, lo and behold, Ross flew out from Massachusetts, Boston, if you will, to join Andrew for the show. And Bora drove all the way from Detroit. I know, incredible, to also join him. And I didn't go because, I'm too cool for school. Couldn't make it, had to disc golf, do normal human things. And maybe I didn't have to go because maybe it's coming to me. Who knows? I'll keep my fingers crossed. But I heard the show was incredible. And Andrew is performing at Sonic Lunch on August 22nd. That headliner will be announced tomorrow. But let me tell you, it's going to be a hot one. So we're going to do an original by Tally Hall. By Andrew Horowitz. This is Edu, which is kind of confusing. It's EDU. I know you're thinking college, but you're wrong. It's just how Andrew pronounced his name when he was a little kid and couldn't say Andrew. So Edu is Andrew if you were to, but you're not. So we'll just call it what it is. This is Hey You from Andrew Horowitz, opening up this little segment on Treetown Sound, Ann Arbor's 107.1.
We are talking about Sonic Lunch, and Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seeker is going to be at Sonic Lunch August 15th. We'll do a recap here in a moment, but we have a couple more to do, and I know, Tim, you were looking forward to talking about August 22nd. It's a big deal.
Scott, but I can't do it.
What?
I can't do it.
What do you mean?
Well,
why?
Matthew absolutely deserves all the credit for this.
Okay.
And
all right.
He put so much time and effort, and I think there might even be a connection to Wolfpack.
What?
Might there?
What? Huh?
Matthew, tell us more.
You better tell us more.
Not only is it a connection to Wolfpack, but it's their lead singer, Antoine Stanley, will be headlining Sonic Lunch on August 22nd. And Antoine is part of the Sonic Lunch family. I mean, Wolfpack played Sonic Lunch in 2016, and since then they've sold out Madison Square Garden. They're headlining major festivals. They're really one of the biggest cult bands in the United States or the world. Like, who sells out Madison Square Garden without a manager, without marketing? And they did that. Yeah. So we are so excited. It's the bicentennial this year, bringing Antoine in for the celebration of Ann Arbor, University of Michigan, is just the best. And his band, saying it's all-star, is all-star.
Okay.
If you want to know who's playing with him, you're going to have to come to Sonic Lunch.
Oh, come on. Yes.
We're not teasing anything. And to bring this show to the next level, too, Andrew Horowitz of Tally Hall is opening up. And I know the Tally Hall fan base is rabid and huge now that, they have 5 million monthly listeners. Yeah. They are absolutely crushing it globally. So Andrew's coming in to open up because he couldn't say no for the chance to open up for Antoine Stanley.
Wow.
And he's planning something very special.
Okay.
One of those things, get your ties ready. I'm not saying this isn't a Tally Hall reunion.
Okay, it is not.
But there are going to be some surprises. And if you live within 10 hours of Ann Arbor, I would highly suggest gassing up the Windstar and heading to Ann Arbor. So really excited for this one. It's champagne worthy.
All right. Oh, well, in the middle of the day, champagne. All right. So,
thank you, Matthew. That is going to be just an absolutely incredible afternoon.
It is, for sure. August 22nd, Antoine Stanley with Andrew Horowitz opening up. We should